Start your journey in the north, where the rugged beauty of the Baja California Peninsula beckons. Here, the city of Tijuana, known for its lively nightlife and burgeoning culinary scene, serves as a gateway to the region. Further south, the seaside resort of Cabo San Lucas offers pristine beaches, world-class fishing, and luxury resorts. But Baja California is not just about sun and sand. It's also a place of natural wonders such as the Sierra de San Pedro Martir National Park, a haven for hikers and nature lovers, and the Valle de Guadalupe, Mexico's premier wine region. In central Mexico, the bustling metropolis of Mexico City awaits. This sprawling city, one of the largest in the world, is a cultural powerhouse. Wander through the cobblestone streets of the historic center, where the grandeur of the Metropolitan Cathedral and the National Palace stand testament to the city's colonial past. Explore the vibrant neighborhoods of Roma and Condesa, renowned for their eclectic mix of shops, galleries, and restaurants. And don't miss the ancient city of Teotihuacan, just a short drive away, where the majestic pyramids of the sun and the moon provide a glimpse into the country's pre-Columbian history. Travel east to the Yucatan Peninsula, a land of lush jungles, crystal-clear cenotes, and ancient Mayan ruins. The city of Mérida, with its charming colonial architecture and vibrant arts scene, is the region's cultural heart. Nearby, the archaeological sites of Chichen Itza and Uxmal, both UNESCO World Heritage Sites, offer fascinating insights into the Mayan civilization. On the country's southernmost tip, in the state of Chiapas, the landscape shifts dramatically to mist-shrouded mountains and dense rainforests. Here, the town of San Cristobal de las Casas, nestled in the highlands, enchants visitors with its colorful markets and colonial charm. Nearby, the Sumidero Canyon, with its towering cliffs and diverse wildlife, is a must-visit for nature enthusiasts. Mexico is a country that truly has something for everyone. Whether you're a history buff, a foodie, an adventurer, or simply in search of a relaxing getaway. So why wait? Pack your bags, book your ticket, and discover the magic of Mexico for yourself. It's an experience that will leave you with memories to last a lifetime.
Ever wondered where Mexico's rich cultural heritage comes from? Well, let's take a journey back in time. Mexico was once the cradle of powerful ancient civilizations, including the Mayans and the Aztecs. These societies have left a profound mark on the country. The Mayans, for example, were renowned for their advanced knowledge in mathematics and astronomy, which they incorporated into their spectacular architecture. The Aztecs, on the other hand, were known for their intricate art and mythologies, which continue to inspire Mexican culture today. But the story doesn't end there. In the 16th century, the Spanish arrived. This marked a significant turning point. The fusion of Spanish and indigenous cultures created a unique blend that is evident in Mexico's language, food, and traditions. So, the roots of Mexico's vibrant culture can be traced back to these ancient civilizations and their subsequent transformation under Spanish rule. This cultural tapestry is what makes Mexico a fascinating place to explore. But how did Mexico evolve from these ancient societies into the modern nation we know today? Well, the turning point was undoubtedly the Spanish conquest in the 16th century. The indigenous cultures were gradually replaced with European customs and traditions, forever altering the landscape of Mexico. The 19th century, however, brought a wave of change. The Mexican War of Independence, a decade-long struggle, finally resulted in a victory for the Mexican people in 1821. This was the first significant step towards the formation of today's Mexico. But the journey was far from over. The early 20th century saw the Mexican Revolution, a massive societal and political upheaval that led to substantial changes in the country's structure. It not only challenged the status quo, but also set the stage for a more democratic and inclusive society. Thus, through struggles and resilience, the modern nation of Mexico was born. A country with a rich past, rooted in its ancient civilizations and shaped by its historical milestones. Now that we've understood Mexico's past, what is the country like today? Mexico, in the present day, is a vibrant mosaic of cultures, landscapes, and experiences. It's a country that is as diverse as it is expansive, where ancient traditions seamlessly blend with modern lifestyles. One of the most captivating aspects of Mexico is its rich biodiversity. From the arid deserts of the north to the lush rainforests of the south, the country is home to a plethora of unique flora and fauna. Mexico is one of the 17 mega-diverse countries in the world, boasting nearly 200,000 different species. That's more than any other country in the Americas. Yet, it's not just the natural world that is diverse. Mexican culture itself is a vibrant tapestry woven from a rich history. The country is bursting with creativity, from the colorful murals that adorn its city walls, to the traditional music that fills its streets during festivals. Every region has its own unique customs and traditions, making Mexico a treasure trove of cultural experiences. The Mexican economy, too, is a force to be reckoned with. It's one of the top 20 economies in the world, and it's growing. The country is a leading exporter of goods, from automobiles to avocados, and its tourism industry is booming, with millions of visitors each year drawn to its stunning beaches, ancient ruins, and lively cities. However, like any country, Mexico faces its fair share of challenges. Poverty remains a pressing issue, with many Mexicans, particularly in rural areas, struggling to make ends meet. Crime, too, can be a concern, with areas of the country grappling with issues related to drug trafficking and violence. But Mexico is not a country that backs down from its challenges. It is actively working towards solutions, investing in education, promoting social development, and strengthening its law enforcement to create a safer, more prosperous future for its people. Despite its challenges, Mexico continues to thrive, offering a unique blend of ancient traditions and modern lifestyles. So, what are the key things to remember about Mexico? First and foremost, Mexico's roots are deeply intertwined with the ancient civilizations that once flourished on its soil. The Maya, the Aztec, the Olmec, their influence is still palpable in the country's art, architecture, and cultural traditions. Secondly, the birth of modern Mexico, shaped by the struggle for independence and the revolutionary period that followed, has left an indelible mark on the country's identity. This spirit of resilience and transformation continues to define Mexico, echoing in its political landscape and societal norms. Lastly, today's Mexico is a vibrant blend of the old and the new. It's a nation that's rich in cultural diversity and is experiencing economic growth. Its bustling cities, historical landmarks, and breathtaking natural beauty make it a must-visit destination for travel enthusiasts. Mexico, with its rich history and vibrant present, continues to fascinate and intrigue us, offering a window into a unique blend of the ancient
and the modern.
and the
Our journey
modern.
begins with the birth of Mexico, a land steeped in ancient history. It was around 10,000 years ago when the first known civilizations made their appearance in this region. The Olmecs, often referred to as the mother culture of Mexico, laid the groundwork for the many great civilizations that would follow. Fast forward to around 2,000 years ago, the rise of the Mayan and Aztec empires marked a golden era in Mexican history. These societies were rich in knowledge, with advancements in astronomy, mathematics, and architecture that still baffle modern scientists today. Now, let's leap to the 16th century. The arrival of the Spanish marked a turning point in Mexico's history. While it was an era of conflict and turmoil, it was also a time of cultural fusion. The blending of Native American and Spanish cultures gave birth to a unique Mexican identity that we know and love today. Moving on to the 19th century, Mexico gained independence from Spain, marking a new chapter of sovereignty and national pride. This period was also marked by the Mexican Revolution in the early 20th century, a pivotal event that shaped modern Mexico. Today, Mexico stands as a proud nation of diverse cultures and landscapes. From the bustling metropolis of Mexico City to the serene beaches of Cancun, from the arid deserts of the north to the lush jungles of the south, Mexico's geography is as varied as its culture. Let's not forget about the vibrant Mexican cuisine, a delicious blend of native and Spanish influences. From spicy tacos to sweet churros, Mexican food has won hearts all over the world. In the end, it's clear that Mexico's charm lies in its rich history, diverse geography, and vibrant culture. A land that has weathered the tides of time to emerge as a beacon of resilience and cultural richness. So next time you think of Mexico, remember the journey it has taken to become the land we know today.
How the vibrant and flavorful world of Mexican cuisine came to be? Well, Sit back and relax as we delve into the rich tapestry of Mexican food and culture. Mexican cuisine, a tantalizing blend of flavors, colors, and textures, has a history as rich and diverse as the country itself. It's a culinary tradition that stretches back thousands of years to the ancient civilizations that once thrived on the fertile lands of what is now Mexico. The Mayans, the Olmecs, the Zapotecs, these were cultures that understood the value of a good meal. They cultivated crops like corn, beans, and chili peppers, the cornerstones of Mexican cuisine even today. They invented the tortilla, a staple food that's as Mexican as the sombrero. The arrival of the Spanish in the 16th century brought new ingredients into the mix. They introduced livestock, dairy products, and a variety of fruits and vegetables. These new foods, combined with the indigenous ingredients, resulted in the fusion of flavors that we associate with Mexican cuisine today. Over the centuries, Mexican food has continued to evolve, influenced by other cultures and changing tastes. But at its heart, it remains a cuisine that celebrates the bounty of the land and the skill and creativity of the cook. Mexican culture, like its food, is a rich blend of indigenous and Spanish influences. It's a culture that values family, community, and tradition. Festivals, music, dance, and art all are integral parts of Mexican life. From the vibrant Day of the Dead celebrations to the lively rhythms of mariachi music, from the stunning craftsmanship of artisanal pottery to the colorful murals that adorn public spaces. All these reflect the spirit and soul of Mexico. In summary, the story of Mexican food and culture is a story of fusion and evolution. It's a story that begins with the ancient civilizations that first cultivated the land, continues with the arrival of the Spanish and the fusion of indigenous and European influences, and carries on today in the vibrant and diverse culinary and cultural traditions of modern Mexico. So the next time you bite into a crunchy taco or sip a refreshing margarita, remember, you're not just enjoying a delicious meal or drink, you're partaking in a rich cultural tradition that stretches back thousands of years. You're tasting the history and soul of Mexico. And isn't that something worth?
Wondered why the Mexican flag carries such bold and vibrant colors? What's the story behind the eagle perched on a prickly pear cactus devouring a snake? Today we dive into the rich tapestry of history and evolution of the Mexican flag. In the beginning, during the early years of the Mexican War of Independence in 1810, the flag bore a different look. It was an image of the Virgin of Guadalupe, a revered icon in Mexican culture, which was used by the rebel leader Miguel Hidalgo. A few years later, in 1813, a new flag came into existence. This flag, known as the Flag of the Three Guarantees, symbolized the three guarantees of the Plan of Iguala: religion, independence, and union. It featured diagonal stripes in white, green, and red, representing these guarantees respectively. Fast forward to 1821, the year Mexico gained independence. The newly independent nation desired a flag that would reflect its sovereignty and identity. A design was proposed featuring three vertical stripes of green, white, and red with an emblem in the center. This emblem, an eagle perched on a cactus, consuming a snake, was inspired by an ancient Aztec legend of the founding of Tenochtitlan, the city that would become Mexico City. The flag underwent a few more changes over the years. In 1864, during the Second Mexican Empire under Maximilian I, the eagle was facing forward with a crown above its head. However, this design was short-lived. After the fall of the empire in 1867, the eagle was restored to its original profile view, and the crown was removed. In 1968, the Mexican flag was given its final touch. The coat of arms was modernized and detailed, showcasing a more realistic and dynamic eagle. This is the flag as we know it today. So, to recap, the Mexican flag has seen a series of transformations since the early 19th century. From the initial image of the Virgin of Guadalupe to the flag of the Three Guarantees, and then to the flag of the newly independent Mexico, each flag has represented a significant chapter in Mexico's history. The eagle, a symbol of the nation's Aztec heritage, has remained a constant, evolving with each iteration. The flag's vibrant colors of green, white and red have carried different meanings over time, from the three guarantees of the Plan of Iguala to the modern interpretation: hope, unity and the blood of heroes. So the next time you see the Mexican flag fluttering in the wind, remember it is not just a piece of cloth. It is a symbol of a nation's rich history, its struggles and its triumphs. It is a testament to Mexico's enduring spirit and a beacon of its vibrant culture.